We're getting a new Taylor album, and I could not be more excited. It also confirms the theory I had. So, my theory was that we were gonna get a new album this year, and then we would get Rep TV and Taylor debut TV next year, because it's been a pattern and she's been fairly consistent with said pattern. There have been a few deviations, but the deviations do make sense. Anyway, so we're getting a new album. It's called The Tortured Poets Department, and it comes out April 19th. Now, I do kind of understand now, like, some of the things we thought were maybe rep coded. I kind of see how maybe they were more coded for this new album. But I just looking at, like, the art and her post on Instagram, like, it looks interesting. I'm interested. Now, this being said, I am interested in a couple things. First of all, I'm interested to see what kind of effect this might have on the Eras tour, because this is going to be released in the midst of this Eras tour. So I mean, like, maybe, like, are we gonna see a music video drops during the shows? Is this new album going to be incorporated into the shows? Maybe just in surprise songs, or will it get its own set? I don't know. It's really hard to say. Like, she's releasing this new album in the middle of this new tour, and it's the Eras tour, so, like, it would make sense for her to maybe incorporate it, but also I could understand why she wouldn't, per se. Or maybe it'll just, be incorporated in surprise songs. Hard to say. That being said, I do have a theory on how I think we're going to get Rep TV and Debut TV. Well, I don't know about Debut TV. I do think it's going to be next year for both of them. I don't know what the release for Debut looks like, but I do have a theory about Rep TV. I think, so if she doesn't add any more tour dates, which, I mean, hard to say. It has been a while since she's announced any new dates, and I mean, at this point, by the end of it, it'll have been going for almost 2 years. Like, we'll only be a couple months off from 2 years. So, I mean, that's a really long time, but I mean, you never know. You never know. So, my theory is that Rep TV will be announced some point towards the end. Either at some point towards the end of the Eras tour. We have dates in December. And then my thought was, if it's not announced at the end of the Eras tour, or if it is, we'll either get an announcement or a release on New Year's Day. Now, that being said, I don't think it would be released on New Year's Day, because albums are typically released on Fridays. That is just, like, a known thing. Like, new albums come out on Fridays, and New Year's is not on a Friday next year, so... But I think it would make a lot of sense if she announced it on New Year's Day. Maybe. I don't know. Or at the end of the Eras tour, towards the end. Either one would make sense. But yeah, I'm kind of intrigued with this new album. I'm wondering if it's going... I feel like Evermore, Folklore, Midnights they're all different, but they all have these very mature vibes, and I'm kind of getting the vibe that we're going to keep up those very, like, mature adult vibes, which I'm really enjoying. Very deep. So I'm really, really excited. I saw it on Instagram. I didn't watch the Grammys. I don't watch award shows. I'm excited. She won some. I saw she won her 13th Grammy, so good for you, Taylor. Yeah, so let me know if you have any thoughts about it. I'm super excited. Great news. Made my evening.